Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be bringing you guys the all new high score challenge. You know, I'm gonna basically just do one video where I'll just show you how high I can get in the high score challenge with my medals. I might do a second video to show you guys how I get even further. But you know, as with all high score challenges, if you want to get higher up there, you're gonna need something to restore a lot of your SP gauges, because without those you're not really gonna live long at the higher stage, because obviously enemies are gonna get stronger. The reverse could be, you know, if you used to get something that would lower the defense down, ideally I would say lower attribute defense is probably better. Debuffs maybe is a good substitute instead of lowering the defense down if you don't have any. So if, for instance, if a yellow copter had a defense attribute of speed type plus, you know, if you don't have a debuff that basically gets rid of the lowers down that specific attribute boost for the yellow copter, then you can always go for something like a D-spell, which basically just removes the stats. That is an option to go for. If you're looking to go for reducing their defense, either is general defense or is attribute defense, I would highly recommend, instead of going just for specific type of lowering defense, this only applies to attribute defenses only, because general defense is just general defense. There's nothing more about that. But the attribute defenses, you want to get a medal that would basically lower down all of the attributes. That's probably the most effective medal that you could use, that won't take away too much of your SP slot, SP gauge, and like you won't need to have to put an extra medal into your keyblade just to gain like the same effect, because you never know what enemy is going to come up, and if you have just only one single attribute lowered down and it isn't the one that is effective, that your keyblade is built to be super effective against, you're pretty much, you know, screwed. So it's better to get one that actually lowers down all attributes instead of just single. But if you are sure after, you know, playing through it once and seeing how it is, which I do highly recommend doing, then, you know, by all means you can see which one which attribute monsters are mostly appearing, and tailor your equipment based around that sort of attribute. So without any further ado, let's begin. So obviously it's not really giving us much details, so that's why I'm going to do about 2 runs of this to see how high I can get. I will definitely try to go for a 0% score, because Halloween, oh, that's the B one. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely obviously the promotion with the medals along with the high score challenge. I personally won't be buying them because I don't have enough, you know, jewels to even purchase them, so no point in that. So I'm just gonna work with what I have, and because I don't know what I'm going to be facing, so, you know, the Starlight is a pretty good one just to have a taste of what's about to come. We're going to go for Mickey here, because, I mean, you know, you'll choose whoever you think is best to go with. Okay, so just like a normal Oh, that's another thing. When you go in high score challenges, do make sure you pick one of the ones, your costume that has a lot of skill perk, and not what I did, which I didn't pick it, the one with a lot of skill perks, because it's very useful. I can probably finish it off. Yep. So yeah, I wasn't wrong in bringing Twilight. You know, it has all the effects, so it's pretty much a good all-rounder to go against anyone. So we have these guys, pretty easy. Lightning should be able to do some significant damage. And yellow copters, like I said, also another easy one because I have answer, which is a very strong single damager, along with lightning, which regens my gauges and gives me strength attribute for attack boost for all attributes plus. It's definitely not a problem for my Zembras afterwards. But yeah, you know, you guys sort of get the point. But to defeat this one, I'm not sure if I could. 300, it's a bit high, and I could get one hit it, so I want to just weigh it out for a bit. Let's have a look at what other ones they bring. Okay. So in terms of enemies, pretty okay, not too bad. You know, easy to clear and regen your SP gauge. I mean, obviously this is my first time going through, but if you play through it the second time, you probably know like which enemies you can start off with. You don't exactly need to go pick through each and every one. You can just go for the highest ones first, so that you know you waste all your SP on them, and then coming back to these easier ones, and then just defeating them that way, so you can regenerate your SP gauges back quite easily. I want to see level 400. Whoa, hey, that is immense. Okay, let's go for this one. So here's two of them. I think I will go this, and then Aqua does a lot of single damage, so that's okay. But level 250 on both of them. Ooh, that is quite strong. Okay, I can do that one. So you're looking at now, I'm basically not having a lot of SP to be able to continue on fighting. Okay, that's pretty easy, just 2 chocolate. Level 300. I think I could defeat a level 300, but now is probably not the right time. And I do want to see who else is there. So pretty much if you can clear all of them, then you know, you'll be you can get through it quite easily. With a level 300, a debuff is definitely needed. Definitely needed. I'm thinking of going for those 250. I think I can do 300. Not too sure. But I think the 300 one I can do because it's 50 less. So you know what? If we die here, we die here. Yeah, debuff is probably needed. Well, there goes all the points. I've earned it. So, you know, that's my final score. Maybe I've regretted it. I should have probably went for the 2 cannons, but you know, it's okay. Managed to get in the 50s. I need to sort of check like how high it is, so I know how much I've reached. So just go to rewards. Oh my, that is okay. So nowhere near. Wow. So in terms of rewards, I know this is just probably the beginning, so you know, obviously not everyone's going to be playing this, but oh my, level that's not good. That is definitely not good. We are not even, haven't even been able to get 1. Okay, because it is, a lot of them is gender specific. It's really specific to the attribute type. So I'm thinking probably Olympia again. I think I'm gonna go for. The last 2 that I saw was maybe Divine Rose actually. Simply because Divine Rose, but it doesn't power. I think I'm gonna go for Olympia because my reliable, yeah, it's solely because my reliable Meow just to clean up everything, hopefully. But yeah, that's my hope. My achievement, what I at least want to achieve. I decided to put Belle in there because Dispel, you know, it's no, not Belle, Alice. Forgot who Belle was. Belle was the other one for the speed, but instead, yeah, I went for the, because why not? Since I have one for speed, but Alice uses 2, which is great for single targets. But I think since I'll be removing, I think maybe Loxian B. Yeah, because I won't survive for an extra round, so there's no point in. Oh, I forgot again. Right. Just see how much damage I actually do. That is very small. Yeah, definitely not enough damage. The two strongest are... The thing is, though, it would be great if you have Morgul Glory, because I'm thinking power and speed is like that's it. That's all you'd need. But I'm not sure with the current state of my Morgul Glory how far it will take me. But it's only a 1.8 at max. I need more equipment in this to really see how I can actually shine. But I do feel speed types, there isn't much in the high score challenge for you to really try it, like for you to actually defeat. There's not really speed based. Most of them are just power, like ones that is super effective to bring with are powers and speed types, because you see a lot of reds and a lot of blues. No, a lot of reds and a lot of greens in terms of monsters. So bringing Morgul Glory is a very good choice. It's the only Keyblade that has speed and sorry, I keep saying it wrong. It's the only one that has power and magic types. It's the only Keyblade with power and magic type, aside from your Starlight, which is everybody, every attribute, the one that has every attribute built in. So I would say, you know, Morgul Glory probably would be the best one. In that case, well, I'll definitely make another video if I manage to get an even higher score. Just show you sort of like what I run, and if it isn't the Morgul Glory, I will have like a different build set for it. But I do think the Morgul Glory is probably the one to go for. Do I find Rose is lacking the attributes to defeat the speed type? That's the only problem. Sleeping Lion is just basically Lady Luck, so not much about that. Alright, you know, I'll give you guys this. I'll give you guys this one. So who's gonna go here? The reason why I don't think this is a great choice at the moment is because my Keyblade is very weak. That's why I don't think it's a good choice. But there are a lot of heavy hitters in this particular kit, which is really good. And I will go Majesty. So it's only a 500. 5. It's a 5, not 100,000. Well, 59,000. Very weak compared to the rest. But especially because of the multiplier as well. So lock Shin B again. Maybe I'll go for another Aqua. And I also forgot. I keep forgetting. Right, instead of going for that copter down there, I'm gonna go for the... I guess I'm gonna have to fight these guys. You let me live. Right, definitely not enough for it. Now thinking back, don't know. Twilight. I think Twilight is probably the best, but not really sure though. Likewise, you know, I came with a 17 fully, you know, maxed out Keyblade coming in, and just by those two great sorcerers or sorcerer, I've used up over half of my Keyblade gauges already. That isn't good. So either this Keyblade is too weak, which I'm pretty certain it is, because judging by the effects, it doesn't seem like it does much. Do probably need to level up more. And so I'm definitely thinking will have to be this. This Keyblade probably will have to be the one that actually would carry me through. I'm going to look into this. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. You know, I hope this all gives you an idea of what is needed to be built, what you should really build yourself towards. For sure, definitely, the final, like the monsters that are at the edge of the screen, not the ones in the middles, are the ones that definitely require some sort of debuff. Like, unless the spell that you are using completely negates the whole monster's ability, then, you know, by all means, that's perfectly fine. But you guys could definitely need some sort of debuff, and pretty very sure that's going to be needed. So on that note, you know, guys, good luck in the high score challenge. If you guys have any suggestions and builds, you know, do let me know, and how high and how far you actually managed to get through this high score challenge. I look forward to seeing your submissions, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.